Right then, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another live stream of the Duel of the Fates tournament, where we're going to see the last quarterfinal to be played between Mojo Jojo and Roll. We're going to show the topic very quickly, which will include possibly spoilers, so on the bracket. But to be honest, at this point, I don't think it should. So yeah, take a peek either way. Let's have a little look. So we have got our last quarterfinals here. We're going to reveal the other quarterfinal results, which have this one here at the top. Very close game between Majesta and Hummy. Marika and Excal, which I did on my channel for a bit and then couldn't. Hassan did that 6-4 for Excal there. And then we had Live Truck against Killer on my channel a few days ago, which Live Truck won at 6-2. So yes, the winner of this will play... person you can see for yourself in the first semi-final. And just to remind ourselves, in the quarterfinal, it's a best of 11, and if we go to a decider, it'll be a stealth mirror on Sakura Forest. Okay, we have both our players. And they want to do a very quick lag test, and we might as well get armies at the same time, whilst we're there. China and Nuke, okay. Actually, I suppose we can't do that because we haven't selected the map yet. But yeah, let's see how the lag test goes. Hopefully all will be fine. Let's just double checking this time. Everything looks to be working. Hello there, Armleg and Pro Pidix. Hello to you. 11 latency so far. That's good. 12. Might creep up a tiny bit, but generally speaking, if it's staying that low now, you'd like to think it'll stay that way. Or at the very least, not creep up too far. But both of these players, Roll in particular, is very much on it when it comes to lag, actually. He's a bit of a speed player. Yeah, as you can tell, because he's managed to get that going. But yeah, latency looks to be fairly solid. Actually just gone down a tiny bit. So yeah, we should be good for our set. Yeah, you see that? There's Roll being super quick. That's how fast the guy is. Mojo's just chilling. But I'm pretty sure both players are going to be happy with this, so we should be good to go. Looks fine, yep. Mojo will probably say the same in a second. Maybe. Yay. Nay. Probably gone away, actually. All right. Yeah. Ready to go. Excellent. And we shall get out of there and we shall reload. Did you... yeah, he might have said earlier, but if he did, then I missed that. So let's see. See what Mojo wants to go for. I definitely got in the right game mode. Always conscious of that. Yes, we are in game mode, which is good. Just wait on Mojo and he can tell us what map he wants. One second. Oh, I see. We just did that test, so that's all good. Yeah, we'll just wait on the Mojo to let us know what map he wants, because it is his map first. He's top of the bracket. Yeah, man. It's the Mojo. Hello, Apex, in the chat. Hello to you. I've managed to remember to mute my teams this time, which is good. Arctic Arena, okay. Hello, Firearm. I'll try and say that in a second. Let's see. Arctic Arena, I've gone too far. Roll to choose then. Me and Roll basically said it at the same time. Alright, That's in is basically a way of saying they'll just say fast armies. I forgot to tell Roll. I mean, he'll know anyway. Okay, so we start. Interesting matchup. We start then with Roll in the pink, playing as Vanilla USA. And at the bottom, we have got Mojo in the gold, playing as Tank. I think USA Tank on this map is interesting, actually. I think it could go either way. One thing that I wonder is, depending on how the game goes, and the tank in the early game has the advantage in the sense of the Red Guard are much more efficient at capturing oils. But what I think might be good here, and if the game goes quite later, is can we actually see some normal USA tanks, would be the obvious question I'd ask. You might just see a few Crusaders popping up and around. Maybe, maybe not. It could just end up being a V-spam like we usually see. But tank normally can deal with a V-spam because you can mix in a few Battle Masters. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this one goes. I'm not sure I've ever seen a USA tank on this map before, actually. I can't think off the top of my head. Roll's going to try and go for the 4 oils. I like that. Maybe he's even going to go for a few more. Oh, he's actually going to go for that building. That's kind of nice. Okay, let's see. And then he's just going to load... Oh, no, okay. He's going to actually load a Ranger in there. Maybe he'll try and sneak this oil in. Or it's just going to drop off in the middle, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, very nice. But he's going to headbutt. Ah, that's a shame. So yeah, that... I think if he had unloaded there and started laser locking, he might have just denied that. In any case, it is going to help him achieve getting these oils. So he's still going to get 4 oils here. Was it 4 or 5, actually? 4 oils, yeah. Very nice. Mojo is going to be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 so far. He's actually trying to sneak this one as well, which is quite nice. Don't know, actually. Ooh. Laser lock needed. That's just very annoying. And he is going to sneak that one in, Mojo. Okay. Roll is going to tuck that Ranger away. Very nice. We're going to see a second war factory now from Mojo. And this cat's going to get cleared up. This one's going to get cleared up too. Yeah, nicely done. So far, so good for Roll then. Both players fairly comfortable. Kind of like a more or less a line across. Mojo's going to try and capture this. I think that's a bit ambitious. Cat is going to get picked off. Yeah, nicely done. And that is going to be denied. We have a 6-2 prediction from Apex in favour of Mojo. I think that's a pretty reasonable prediction. Okay. These actually coming forward here. They could be very annoying for Mojo. But he is going to get some gats in position. Just got that in. That actually is pretty massive. It's going to enable him to... yeah, see that. So annoying. Gonna have to get close to that. Probably gonna lose it, actually. Yeah, it does lose it. Okay. Also trying to capture that in the process, which is nice. And that does go down. Okay. Gat here is gonna pick off a Chinook. Does get dealt with in the end. We have a True Crawl on the right-hand side as well. That's been taken out by Roll. Nice XP for that. And he actually also captures this from Mojo. Do have an airfield now, so we expect to see some MiG soon. And then prop is also out. Loads of MDs. I think they're a bit ambitious. We'll pick off at least one gap, though. Or 0. Okay, on the right-hand side. Oh, V actually does quite a good job there, actually. But still leaves a couple remaining. V is going to come over and deal with the rest, though. That should get denied. Expansion here now from Mojo. Ooh, does just go down. Okay, nicely done there from Roll. Pays attention. Is going to lose this, but that's to be expected. We now have Search and Destroy in play. Ooh, MiG's now out. Black Napalm is in. Very nice split fires there. It does pick off a MiG, though. They're very expensive MiGs. Albeit 10% cheaper, thanks to the refinery. Which has been captured by Mojo, and it's just being captured now by Roll. And this is going to be squeaky bum time trying to defend this, I think. Do we have chain guns? Yes, we do. Oil gets denied here, which is nice. Yeah, I must admit, I'm not sure what Roll plans on doing about this army. He is on the S&D. That's going to help him defend. And there isn't really anything to kill buildings. So actually, how threatening is this army? That will depend on whether the MiGs come in, I think. ECM does get picked off. Where are the MiGs? Takes the engagement on. Roll is now microing. MiGs are just chilling. Yeah, there's the Crusader that I was expecting. Okay. MiGs have landed. It's unfortunate. This is going to be a clear up from Roll. Yep. Colonel Burton also takes this oil out. Okay. This is going to get captured by... or recaptured, I should say, by Roll. Mojo took it with a Lotus. Here comes the MiGs. Nice X. But these do go down. Colonel Burton continuing to be annoying. There is a flamer on the right-hand side that is going to probably do very nice damage, actually. Lotus just takes that straight back. Is the Colonel Burton still knocking around? Yeah, but not anymore. He goes down trying to take the oil out. I think Colonel Burton can be an underused unit sometimes, actually. Do we have CCs? We have a CC from Mojo now. Those will go down. MiGs come in and clear 1v. And Ranger now goes down. Lotus also goes down, though. Hellfires help take out the tank hunters. See, that is so annoying, that drone just floating around. This gat is just hopeless, look at it. V will easily take that out as a result. Roll is in the base here. A10's coming in to presumably take out the airfield. Might also take this out. This could be a very nice shot on the A10s here. Yeah, I think the MiGs have cooked. Oh, two of them are, okay. I think that's a missed opportunity. I think that could have been on the supply as well. So not the best targeting from Roll, but that's okay. Taking out the airfield, still very nice. And there is another one, so we can just re-land there. Emperor now out. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was expecting earlier. We are seeing some VUSA tanks, which you don't see that often. However, Mojo has got these Emperors out, which is a very nice reaction to that, I must say. Mojo is also 3-star now. And he is going to clear this up. And the thing is, these tanks give pretty nice veterancy. Yeah, look at that. That was almost 200 XP just for killing that one Crusader tank. So suddenly Mojo's 4-star. And looking to charge. So it is going to flip, potentially. Roller's going to try and react by landing to 5 beds. That's very nice, actually. Mojo knows to back off. Will we see some more MiG soon? I think we will. That flamer did get stopped on the right, although it did take out an oil. Missed that. Interesting game so far. These Emperors are winning this battle. Crusaders are going down in their droves. Loads of XP for killing that one, though. Needs to back off here, I think. Yeah. And we'll get out of there. Okay. Interesting game, this. Very interesting game. Okay, I will try to be honest with you, Faram, I don't tend to like doing something that might distract. Yeah, the XP you get out of them, by the way. But the XP you get out of killing these overlords is also pretty massive. Let's have a look. Was that 500 XP? Oh my word. Yeah, you get a lot of XP for killing those Emperors, don't you? Crikey. This is very annoying. Nice from from Mojo. MiGs come in. I'll take out a V and potentially the Crusader. Nope. Can't quite tell if... I don't think he's got the composite armor upgrade, which I think is definitely an error if you're going tanks. I think... he's just got it. He's just got it now. Okay, that's nice. Very, very close. Very interesting game, this one. MiGs just get out. That one's going to go down, though. That one might also go down, though. Yep. Yep, goes down. I think Mojo could do with a nuke. Yeah, there we go. And Colonel Burton is clearing up oils. Okay. Low power now, but there is a nuke. There's no mines here, so the Colonel Burton has a free path right into the base. Can take the oil, take the airfield, take the prop. There's a lot for Mojo to think about here. Piddock says that he thinks Avengers and Tomahawks are better than Crusaders. I don't know about better, but I certainly think I'd like to see them in the mix. These Crusaders are doing some serious work, to be honest with you. But I'm not entirely sure. No, I agree with you. Both players very, very close to 5-star here. Yeah, I think, to be fair, Tomahawks with these bunkers would be very nice. But the MiGs, and then you protect the against the MiGs with the Avengers. Yeah, fair enough. Not that bad a shout. The ECMs aren't very effective against the Tomahawks either. So I think I have sympathy for that. We are 5-star now. Spectre comes in. That's going to take this oil out. Although, can a chain gun... Nah, not quite. That is going to go... Is it? Yeah, oil down. There's a Colonel Burton in the base having a right jolly up as well. A triple A-10. That's going to be on the oil and the airfield. No, it doesn't actually get the oil. Okay. Looks like Roll's got it. To me. Although this could be a very, very nice EMP, could it? Oh, wow. Beautiful EMP. Now, with the right micro... Whoa, you need to kill that. Does get it. Yeah, with the right micro, he could take all of this out. That was beautiful. Colonel Burton's really having a good time, though. My word. Oh, wow, look at this for a clear up. My God. This is monstrous from Mojo. So many. That was a clutch EMP right there that we just saw. Wow. Okay. Huge EMP. We have got the fast tank, the nuclear tank upgrade. So these overlords suddenly are going to move a lot faster. That's going to be very helpful actually against this army. The game might potentially, then again, the Colonel Burton's had a whale of a time. What is it? 1, 2 oils. 3 oils. Although this one is a risk of getting picked off. I think it will just survive. Oh, no. Ah, that's a shame. I think he just pulled it away by mistake there. I think he is going to lose it, is he? I think he is. But he is still sitting on the 1, 2 oils. Even if he does lose that one. Dozer's trying his best to save it. But yeah, that there needed to be picked off. But Roll is very much focused on the aggression here. Nice mixing in of the tank hunters here as well by Roll. I like that. Very nice gat on the right hand side as well. This has just been completely forgotten about. Roll's probably not getting the alerts. I think the problem for Mojo is the collection. No oils left. It's going to be very tough for the tank to keep this going. And that tank just isn't strong enough to kill that, unfortunately. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Mojo can do it now. Just hasn't got the income. He hasn't got the... And this Colonel Burton's still alive. Oh, my word. He's done so much damage. So much damage. Holy moly. I think power is going to go down, is it? No, it isn't. Okay, he's just rebuilt that power there. Okay. But that there is the only income he's got right now, and he's just about to lose it. Yeah. No, I think Mojo, unfortunately... And yeah, this oil's been saved as well. S&D was taken out at some point, presumably by a carpet or an artillery. Probably by a carpet. The artillery's going to kill it again straight away. I'm fairly sure. Oh, it's going to be carpet and artillery on the base. Okay. Trouble is, he can't even save his own base right now. Yeah, that's very nice. But it isn't going to be enough, I'm afraid. Rolls actually low power off the back of that. But yeah, this is GG, I'm afraid. Roll's got nothing to stop this. He hasn't got any money at all. He is broke. And this unit composition was very, very nice overall. So yeah, GG. Well played, Roll. He's going to go 1-0 up here. That Colonel Burton has been clutch as well, by the way. He's killed so much. I've actually lost count. Mine drop is not going to kill any units. And there's nothing to... Yeah, there it is, GG. Well played, Roll there. That was a nice game. And it kind of went as I expected it to go. I did say we might see some USA tanks, and that's exactly what we got. Yeah, nicely done. So, quickly do this first, and then we will give a 1-2 roll. What did Firearms say? My Sharmuta. Yeah. I try not to say too much because I don't want to distract the players or necessarily even in... Lost to a Burton, yeah. It was a big Burton, that. It was a... he just didn't deal with it. But there's so much to think about. I told Roll Firearm. He hasn't even responded. There he... I think he was briefly out. Okay. Yeah, the Burton was massive. Okay. Right, so game number 2 then. Let's see what Roll can do here. At the top, we have got Mojo playing in the gold as the Vanilla USA. And at the bottom in blue this time, we have got Roll playing as China Tank General. Okay. Let's see what he goes for. This is going to be a barracks, fine, okay. More or less same build order. Do you know what? I'm almost tempted to suggest, and I'm sure someone will debunk this, would you consider going for a forward supply and gambling on that truck crushing a load of Rangers? I guess if the USA player sees it, which they probably should, then they'll just send an MD out and deny it. But I just wonder if that could be effective. If the USA player doesn't spot it, it could be really, really annoying to deal with, because you can imagine, like, crush. Like, you might deny even 2, maybe even 3 oils there. So, yeah, I wonder if the player's just missing a slight trick there. Granted, you get your own oils a tiny bit sooner, but the first V would then be distracted by that supply truck. So it should be equal. Yeah, food for thought there. Just an idea. It's a greedy build from Roll. He's gone 2 supplies and he's also trying to get the oil. So any early aggression from Mojo could be quite punishing, actually. Such as this V. First gap will probably deny this Ranger, but we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 in all likelihood. That V is going to be very nice at denying some Rangers. Some Red Guard even. Actually, we have a Troop Crawler, okay. Roll hasn't started capturing yet. That's going to hurt him. This is nice from Roll, though. This is... The Troop Crawler's pretty good, actually. V is going to come in from the back and going to deny the Red Guard. Very, very nice. Okay. Roll is going to get himself at least the 1 oil for now. He's going to now capture the second one. The V here is being very, very annoying. And has done a very good job, actually, of denying the oil captures. And all of a sudden... This is going to be very, very annoying for Roll, I think. Yeah, it looked like a good start, but suddenly... We are going to see this stabilizing here of Mojo. Oh, that's quite nice. I think that's actually got some... it's got an MD in. Yeah, it has. Okay, so that's actually pretty nice from Mojo. Laser lock will come in, and it's going to be more of denying. Yep, very good. This is looking very in favor of the USA here, I have to say. Very in the USA's favor. Roll is trying to get this out, but I think if this army just comes forward now, it deletes Roll. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything about it. It's very nice from Mojo, this on the left-hand side. That V's put in a lot of work, and the S&D is being built. Yeah, 1 MD, laser lock. V over here denying the supply. Very, very nice this from Mojo. He's even going to deny these again, I think. Get on the right-hand side. Could get some work done, though. Yep, both get denied. Very nice. S&D now in play. Does react to this. Very, very nice. Pulls these Chinooks away almost instantly. And V's will clear that up. Yep. Flamer on the right gets forgotten about. There's a big error there from Roll. Will he get alerted to it? Ah, that's a shame. If it moves forward and takes that out, it can take everything. No, it's been forgotten about. That's a real shame. Ah, Roll. Man, it's unlucky. Very annoying when that happens. Especially so if you only get the alert when your unit dies. I think this is... ECMs are out now, so it's going to allow him to hold, but I think it might be too little too late. Ooh. Ooh, Lotus. Lotus goes down. Don't think Lotus needed to do that. The ECM was already disabling it. 1V goes down then. Yeah, Roll is just struggling. He's only on the... Oh, he's on 3 oils now. Okay. But the V's are doing exactly what they need to do. They just keep going in, keep going out. Doing a very good job of denying oils. And really, I think Mojo had a better time with it and still ended up losing in the last game. So I think, in all likelihood, I'm struggling to see how Roll's going to be able to do anything about this. Mojo's everywhere. He's going to come forward now, but he's going to end up headbutting. Yeah, should at least take that out on the way back. Yeah, he needs to go back now. Pick off a Chinook, go back. No harm in that. Lotus is now going to capture the oil in the middle. V here took 2 trucks out, but does eventually go down. That MD's been pretty clutch, taking out that oil. That one was already taken out, and it's even now chipping away at the artillery platform. S&D was in play earlier. I should have called that out. I forgot. Crusader's going to pick this oil off now. There we go. Flamer on the right. That is going to get remembered this time. I'm fairly sure of that. So that oil should go down, and then he can go in and take these out. If he moves it instantly, which, yeah, he does. Okay, very nice. Are we going to see MiGs? Yes, we are. Emperor's already starting to come out as well. Flamer is going to wreck this entire area. I think if he flips onto that very quickly, he should take that out. Alright, no, he doesn't. Okay, that there is very weak, to be fair. It only needed about a few seconds of the flame wall. But he does retain the oil in the tech repair bay, at least. No chain guns just yet. We are on Black Napalm, though. Ooh. How did that oil get taken out? I didn't even see that. I mean, what is on Mojo on right now? 1, oil. This is just one oil. Oh, the Colonel Burton's there. Okay. But does plant... it's just going to have to sell it. Yeah. And because this oil is here, these can just come in and swoop this. Because, yeah, look at the pathing of this. What Roll needed to do was place a scaffold here so that his units could move across this more freely. But yeah, now Mojo's just going to bounce on this. XP's going to skyrocket. It'll be 3-star if he takes the Overlord out. And I think it's worth chasing that. I think it's worth trying to pick that off. Yeah, he gets it. That's 3-star. And that will be the A10. Probably straight on this oil, actually. Roll is on... Actually, if it goes on that oil, it'll probably get stopped by the gas, in fairness. GG, he knows it's over. Very, very tough there for the tank, actually. I think Mojo gave it a pretty good go in that first game. But, yeah, very nicely done from him. And it does go 1-1. Okay. So, yeah, USA, the OP army there. We now know that. We are now going to see Tasogare. Okay. Let's find out quickly what the map is. Tasogare. Yeah, it is V2. Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll do. Transfer. Yeah, we'll transfer and re. Okay, that makes sense. Did wonder. Rollers are pretty on it when it comes to PC stuff. So yeah, that's fair. Rosho, hello to you. Inf Tox, okay, that'll be nice to see. Inf Tox, very nice. Right, let's just restart the game very quickly. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Nice set so far. We'll see some good GGs between these two players. And actually, just sets featuring these two players in general, I find, are always GGs. Okay. We'll double check in a second with both the players here. All right, let's go. Invtox, very nice. I do like a good Invtox. Big fan of this matchup. And we start then in the bottom right-hand corner. We are in the green color. It is Roll as the China Infantry General. And top left, GLA Tox General. In the gold, we have got Mojo Jojo. AKA Mojo. AKA, in this case, not being also known as... well, actually, it probably does stand for that. But actually, the AKA is a clan, for those that don't know. Alright, Tox Inf on this map. What do I think? Maybe use the licks that I expect to see as a method to clear the map control, I think, is what I'd be tempted to suggest. Although, one thing I don't like about this from Mojo is his tunnel is quite far away from the arms dealer. So, is there an opportunity? I think there might be, actually. I think this is a mistake from Mojo. That tunnel has to be closer to that. Simple as that. Or at least that arms dealer should be placed more like here. That Lix is coming. There's a minigunner here trying to find a worker. We'll maybe find that, but probably won't go in the right direction. First tech RPG is going to come out. Does forget one of the ARPGs though. Granted. Worker in the middle, just chilling. Lix is now out. I think... yeah, he has to just load it up now. And run, run, run. There's going to be a terrorist to try and take a truck. Truck should move. Truck doesn't move. Oh. Does take it out in the end. Quads are going to come in here. Not sure about that from roll. Can't really afford to linger. Has to now rebuild these trucks. Probably, yeah, he probably did have to deal with it, to be fair. But it bought him enough time. That's why that technical at the beginning is so important. And yeah, is he just going to be tempted to clear up the map? I think that would be a good way to go about it. Sneak in, take this tunnel out. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Ooh, good pop. 3, 4 quads, and Lix will go down here, I'm fairly sure of it. Oh my word, it doesn't go down. Any pop from any unit though, and it goes down. Instant. No, gets away with it. That's pretty massive. 4 quads is very painful for Mojo. Very, very painful. Do you know what? I had never seen these supplies here. I had no idea they were there. The more you know. Oh dear. Mojo does have good map control, and the Lix ultimately does have to go back. So, yeah, he's lost 4 quads, but he's pretty comfortable otherwise. He's also captured an oil. 2 oils, in fact. I think I'd like to see a second arm stealer. I think I'd like to see either a stinger or another tunnel there as well. So, yeah, this is now going to go into the medium term, this game. But this is the point where it gets better for the Tox. A lot better as well. Flamer will come in. Probably... he's going to prioritise that. That's a good decision, actually. He's messed it up, has he? I think denying that's really important. Yeah, he does. Okay, well played from Roll. We have an outpost on the right that headbutts a bunker immediately. This has been forgotten about. This is an easy pick-off. Yeah. Nicely done from Mojo. Lix is now mostly repaired. Still actually needs to repair fully. But yeah, this is getting better and better for the Tox now. I mean, he has this on the right. He has this on the... He's on the 4 supplies. He's on 2 oils. Nope, 3 oils. Actually. 3 oils. Yeah. Yeah, the GLA's in a really good position now. Struggling to see what the infantry is going to be able to do. I guess one thing he could do is not headbutt here, that's for sure. I think the best thing he can do at this point is just try and flood through this gap and just try and shut down his production. That might be a way of going about it, but otherwise, I don't know. Oil's going to get picked off here. Oh, Roll needs to be very careful. Wasn't firing at all there. Very, very odd. Outpost on the left will deny the rebel for now. But yeah, he's going to storm into this position at this point. I think Roll's having a hard time here. It's not easy. If you don't get a load of work done in the early game, you are going to struggle. There's a technical, and that is... yeah, that's going to happen. But none of the actual units die, so that now means this oil could be picked off. I think it might just go down. Nah, it probably won't actually. I think the quads are going to clear this up. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Nah, doesn't quite get it. Unlucky. Flamer, misdirection, and no damage done. There's just so much gold on the map. Look at this. This is getting really rough really quickly for the infantry. Mojo actually did capture... Oh, my word. Okay, this is a nice army, but... he does have the subliminal messaging upgrade nice and early. Oil might get picked off here with the right micro. I think it is just going to get picked off. Yeah, nicely done from Roll. Okay. This one also gets picked off. So that is going to leave Mojo on just the 2 oils. This one and this one. That one should get picked off by this army. He does have MiGs now. No Black Napalm just yet. CC's now recaptured. Rebuilt, I should say. He's trying to finish it off, but he can't. Battle Bus now out. Jarm and Kel now out. Okay. Yeah, how long does Roll want to go for, really? I mean... it's a nice army. It is a nice army, but... and, you know, he's picking off oils. But look at this. Look at this. This is going to have absolutely no hope. Roll is floating, actually. He's trying to fix that. But that is a lot of quads. Really, the infantry needs to be trying to clear the map control. That's the important thing here. MiGs maybe need to come in and try and pick off these buildings. Gamma is now in play. Okay. Ooh, MiGs need to be very careful. Still no Black Napalm. Nice work from the MiGs. They are going to finish that off, you know, actually. Might even pick a quad or 2 off. Okay. Not sure about this headbutt from Mojo either. I think this is not his wisest move. That's going to give a lot of XP to Roll. A lot of XP. If he gets the 3-star, then he might just have a bit of success. Okay. But no, now the quads are wrecking. Bus didn't even go down either. Holy moly. Okay. I mean, the infantry still comes out on top. So it's not all bad. MiGs all survived as well. Okay. We are now going to see the angry mob. Roll floating a fair old bit, which is quite impressive. However, he's just about to run dry there. He's already run dry here. Does still have 6k there. And he is collecting from here, but he's going to run dry there fairly soon as well. Last oil for Roll taken out. We actually do have the 2 oils still for Roll. So he's got income still. And he's 3-star. Very nearly 4-star, in fact. Angry mob. That's very nice. Loads of flamers are now being streamed forward. Yeah, MiGs should go over here. These 2 MiGs are going to take care of that, are they? Yeah. The rest should die to the mines, I think. Maybe not. Ooh. That army very much focused on the aggression. Do we have AP bullets? Yes, we do. So I think this should get pretty wrecked now. Yeah, it does. That 1 quad alone. Really, really nice. Okay, angry mobs are actually trying to go for this oil here, which is kind of nice. But I think the minigunner picks it off. Yep, well played. Quads here are going to wreck the flamers unless these start firewalling. They do, just not quite in time. Do take a couple of quads along with it, though. Ooh, nearly gets that one. Tech repair bay must be in, or is it junk repair? Junk repair. There's no oils left for Mojo. That's one of the good things going for Roll here. But Mojo's 3-star, which means he gets bounty. There is a big float going on right now from Mojo, from Roll. Really, really big float. I think he needs to have at least more than 4 MiGs. He's building a nuke. I think I'd like to see more MiGs. I think that would be a better spend of his money. A couple of ECMs going down there. Instant reaction. Very, very nice from both players. Jarman Kale does go down. But the pop there killing the MiG. Roller is doing a nice job here. He's putting in a pretty good fight. Don't know if it's going to be enough. I think he might just get his army trapped here. GG, yeah, he knows. He knows. It's too much to fight through. I think he could have done that 5 minutes ago, but he gave it a good go. It's very tough. Very tough for the infantry. As soon as it goes to the mid game on that map, I think it's RIP, really. Okay, let's get Mojo a 2-1 lead. There we go. Hello, Salad and Dabas, by the way, in the chat. And Drunkle and Marika, hello to you. Marika looks super over, yeah. Not wrong. Not wrong indeed. That's funny. I think the early licks play maybe was what cost Roland there. Hang around just a bit too long, I think. Okay, we now have Mojo in the gold, playing as the infantry. And Roller's up here in the red, playing as Tox. Hello, Mohammed Diaz. Welcome to you. Get myself a bit of water. Don't think Roll will make the same mistake. Yeah, there you go. That's much better. Roll won't make the same mistake as... I mean, it didn't cost Mojo in that last game, but it could have done. And if you think about it in hindsight, the Licks obviously engaged over here in that last game. Imagine it just went up and basically did the same thing, but in the base. Then, logically speaking, I mean, Mojo could have died. So yeah, he kind of got away with one in that last game. Slightly different build from Roll. He actually has 2 tunnels in his base and a bit less on the flanks, on the map control. No big surprise to see a Licks here. I think what I do like is the attempt at a box. Losing those 2 trucks in the last game for Roll certainly would have hurt him. Not the best supply placement there from Mojo. This is very nice, though. Blocking it off. That's a good play from him. I think he's going to do the same here. The one thing for Mojo... Oh, my God. This technical is really, really quick. There isn't even remotely a Licks in sight here. And this is so, so quick. Oh, there is a Licks out now, but I mean... That technical is going to be really, really nice. Takes out 3 RPGs. That is huge. Wow. This Licks is so delayed, honestly. I wonder if Mojo can just GG now. That was a really good start. I mean, okay, he didn't lose any trucks, but how slow is this Licks now? 2 minutes 15, 16. There is another Licks coming. And he does capture this oil. I don't think going for the oil is a good idea. I think you got to go for it later. This Licks is going to achieve very little, I think. Might just deny this map control, though. Yeah, it does. Okay. So it achieves something. That's better than nothing. But roll space is very secure. And I think that's it. That's all that the Licks is going to achieve. Mojo's going to get his second oil. Expect him to build a war factory after that. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. There's a third Licks out now. Okay. Yeah, not the best idea. These bunkers are normally very stacked. I think, though, Roll needs to pay attention. Okay. Oh, my word. Whoa, that is a nasty pop. Could be a game-ending pop, actually. That could be a game-ending pop right there. Just a tiny bit too slow, I'm afraid. Wow. This Lix is going to take this oil out. Nothing wrong with that decision at all. Really, really nice from Mojo. He gambled, and the gamble very much paid off. And Roll is, yeah, a little bit behind here. Because the infantry has had a nice, has had a bit of a nice time. I think Roll could take this area now, though. But the quad numbers aren't out. And these two Lixes are just going to swoop on him. Can't pop from that now. No way. Oh, he can. He's going to give it a go, but I think the Lixes are going to succeed again. Yeah, they do. Minigunner's even going to take that. Is it? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Will go down, but very nice. And yeah, Helix just headbutts the bunker. I think I wouldn't mind him force firing that so that the Tox can't take it again. Flamer will come in. Will it flush the building out? Yeah, it does. For now. Yeah, Mojo looking pretty good value this game. These Lixes are very, very nice. He hasn't lost any. And I think at some point, it's probably not that far off the point where he could just steamroll into the base with a load of Lixes. Unit preservation. That's the benefit right there. Ah, here we go then. Ah, nah, there's no way. Yeah, he knows. I think he managed. Yeah, GG. Very well played from Mojo, that. Really well played.
You have been defeated.
Despite the really kind of nasty start, he recovered really well. Took good engagements, and he takes a 3-1 lead there. Okay. Selling tunnel. He sold a tunnel, did he? That's something we can all say. Fargo pop. Koujou, okay, very nice. That's true, by the way. That's such a. It literally happens to the best. Okay. Should just. It doesn't really matter. As long as I transfer the map, that's all that matters. We'll do a quick restart. Yeah, okay. Rolls obviously hasn't got any of the maps. I've just realised an error in my ways here. We then can't get armies. That was pretty stupid, actually. So now we're going to have to in and out again. I am an idiot, aren't I? Granted, I don't always think things through. I will confess to that. Apologies, everyone. Okay. Whoops. Just waiting on Mojo to return. Ah, there he is. Okay. Can't remember if they'll fast army or not, actually. Maybe they'll do in out. I'm not entirely sure. USA stealth. Okay. No, they are going to go fast. Okay, so we start on the right then with Mojo in the gold. He is playing as the USA. And left-hand side, we have got Roll in the red, playing as Stealth. Okay. I think, what do we want here? 1 barracks, 2 barracks, maybe? I think maybe 2 barracks is what you need. Oh no, it's going to be 1 barracks, 2 supply. Okay. I really need to learn the build orders on this map. I must admit, that's definitely a weakness of mine right now. Triple supply out a roll, and it will be an attempt at an ore grab. Basically, go greedy. Both players are just going greedy. That's pretty much the aim of the game here. I think these two are probably going to collect on separate piles already, are they? Yeah, they are. Look, he just moved it there. Very nice. Drone is going to remain undetected. It's kind of annoying when you're stealth and it gets constantly detected. Really annoying, actually. Ranger just went over there, actually. Okay. So he's going to capture these two later. Alright. Roll, meanwhile, is preparing to capture one here and one here. Alright. Ranger now coming forward. Yeah, so far, not too much aggression. Left-hand side technical. There's no way that's going to deny that. So yeah, Roll's going to get this oil in for sure. Could potentially camp this area temporarily and be a bit annoying. But no. Ooh, is he going to... No, he isn't. Nicely done. This is kind of cute, actually. Yeah, I do like this from Roll, actually. I really do. Because as soon as that tunnel's built, that can kill the oil. Might need to Ranger drop here, actually. That might be the way out of it for Mojo. I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 Rangers. He's going to Ranger drop it, isn't he? Is he going to be on time, though? I'm not entirely sure he is. Yeah, he's definitely not anymore. Does get the tunnel up. Okay. But there's quite a lot. This should be a clear-up job, actually. Whoa, one goes down. But, yeah. Realistically, this should get cleared up now. It's still very nice from Roll to slow, slows Mojo down. Doesn't quite get the oil, that's a shame. Maybe could have popped a terrorist there to finish it off. Early Palace, and he's on 2 arms dealers already, okay. Does need to capture this other oil here. And the map control's not too bad. Yeah, I think the thing going for Roll is the fact that he's already on his palace, or he's starting to produce it. That was actually a nice distraction there from him. Hello, Blaster, in the chat. Ooh. Could be big. Ah, the terrorist did bug though. That's a shame. Oh, he does get one. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. S&D now in play. That is right in the corner. Instantly beaconed by Roll. Kind of interesting location, I must say. And that now is suddenly quite a scary army. But the palace is about to be constructed. Okay. So the buggies can start to be produced. Market instantly also being placed down. Ooh, these might just get caught out here. But no, very nice. Really nice micro there from Mojo. Has to be said. Quad is going to come here and be annoying. Things we like to see. But this is still a very scary army. Roll never actually captured that other oil either. That's kind of a missed opportunity there. Quite a lot of money foregone, actually. What the hell happened there? Yeah, there's no way he's getting that. Not a chance in hell. Buggies are now going to start to come up. But are they just a bit too slow? I think they are. That market must be fake because we don't have worker shoes yet. We'll keep an eye on that. Oh, what the hell? Don't know what that was all about. That was a bit of a weird one. This is nicely done from Roll, though, building a load of tunnels. So this army is only so much it can really achieve. And we do have a fresh supply dock now. There's one here as well, which Roll is going to try and reclaim. Might be a bit tricky, that. These do clear up the quad that was here earlier. Yeah, not really too much this army can do. Can't go into there. Would like to see that oil picked off. I think might be an error there from Mojo. Hello, nickname. It was Nickname's turn to be drunk in the staff chat last night. It was my turn on Tuesday. Very much so. Ooh, nice aggression this from Roll. Colonel Burton does get picked off by the Jarman. Okay. These need to be very, very careful. These are now upgraded buggies. Yeah. Very nice pickoffs. Very, very nice. Ruck shoes did come in as well in the end. Yeah, this is getting wrecked all of a sudden. Look at this. Stinger here as well. Really, really nicely done. Toxin Tractor clears up the rest. Good clear up in the end from Roll. Good clear up. And he can actually start to be aggressive now. He can easily pick this position off, I think. There are quite a few Vs out, but... trouble is, what is he going to do about these buggies? That's the thing. I think I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to see Roll take this position for sure. Buggies need to get out of there. Ooh, V goes down. Okay, that was a nice. That was nice and opportunistic there, actually. Another buggy goes down. Didn't need to. But 5S gets picked off nonetheless. Mojo is 3-star now. Okay. We will see some A10s on that oil by the looks of it. Oh no, he's going to headbutt that position. Okay. I think I like that. I think I do like that, actually. Okay. Jarman Kel could be picking off a few of these MDs here. Or he needs to at least get out of there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Bit of to and fro in this game so far. Quite a few... oh, no, there's 2 markets. Okay. Both players on the 2 oils. They've lost their front and back oil or second front oil respectively. Some random terrorists easily picked off. Roll has managed to keep this position, which is nice for him. Wouldn't mind seeing these getting captured. Maybe not that one, because of the XP it gives away. But certainly these, they can be... actually, to be honest with you, I think these are kind of useless. They can't really hit anything here. All they do is just hit these buildings. So yeah, I'm not so sure about these. Probably should have been placed like higher. Because if you look, they're sunk into the ground a little bit, so they don't really achieve much. Nice push here. Ooh. Colonel Burton wants to knife Jarman Kel here by the looks of it. Yeah, nice. Really nicely done. Always a nice little trick, that. It's too risky to reveal itself from the stealth, obviously. Do we have a radar van? Yes, and radar van scan now. So I don't think that will get he'll get caught out by that again. Nice battle here between these two in this second in this 5th game. It's pretty close run stuff, this. Barracks is going to go down. That is a lot of these, actually. Mojo is floating. He's been the USA, so I wouldn't mind seeing some... well, I certainly wouldn't mind seeing a second war factory at the very least. Workers trying to sneak through, but does get stopped. Quite a lot of V's here, though, but doesn't want to get baited in, so he's going to go back. There's a particle cannon down here as well. Okay. Roll 3-star himself. All right. And there's the Tomahawks I was talking about. Could potentially get himself a dozer. No, or not. Maybe a missed opportunity. Jarmankel needs to get out of there. Probably won't get out of there. I'm pretty sure that will go down. Yeah, it does. Yeah, Tomahawk now out. That's nice. I think these buggies need to do a bit more in-out action themselves. B goes down. Very nice. Pathfinders would be nice. Yeah, there we go. I think that was a very good choice by Mojo. Because actually, this unit composition now is very difficult for the stealth to deal with. You can't use your Jarmankel, really, because the Pathfinders will take it out. So then it becomes very difficult to deal with these MDs. You have to use a quad buggy combo. But the quads can be picked off by the Vs. It becomes, yeah, tricky. We are going to see some sort of tactical switch potentially here from Roll. Palace. Interesting. There's another Palace. Oh, okay. I get it. So he's anticipating that the fine, that the particle is going to be around here. Probably not a bad shout, actually. Bounties in play. Only the 5% bounty for now, though. Very nice. Very nice from Mojo. Jarmankel does get away. Alright. Another V picked off. There's the Jarmankel. Instantly deleted by the Pathfinders. Alright, particle cannon inbound then. Let's see where this lands. Mojo just about mined out. Could now potentially collect from here though. Oh, that's nice. Okay, there's the particle cannon. There's going to be arms dealer, arms dealer. Okay. Will he get the market? I think it is going to be really, really close. I think he'll get it. He will get it down to the hole. Okay. Very nice XP for Mojo. Very nearly 5-star, actually. Nice micro. 3 buggies. Just like that, gone. Individual targeting by Mojo. Very, very good. Ooh. Roll hasn't spotted this yet. It's kind of cheeky. Loads of Shinnocks all of a sudden looking to collect from here. But yeah, the quads are going to park themselves here. Very, very nice there from Roll. Ooh, Pathfinder taken out. And this is the thing, like, it's only temporary, really. Because these Tomahawks can just take these out from over the cliff. There we go. 2 hits, and it's down. Counter burn as well, very good. Yeah, this is good from Mojo. I think the trouble for Roll is the income. That got taken out, presumably by A10s. That one's still alive, though. But yeah, income for Mojo is alright. He's got 1, 2, 3 supply drop zones, 2 oils. And he's collecting from here as well. AP bullets on the quads. They're going to try and be annoying still. It's good. It's all Roll can really do. Scudstorm is now produced. Here. Okay. Yeah, the Tomahawk's putting some really nice work in. Quad does take out a Chinook. Okay. Might even get a second here. Does get a second, alright. Oh, that is amazing targeting from Mojo. Really, really, really nice. He's actually 5-star now as well. Yeah, okay. It is tough when your opponent is microing that well. It's tricky. Loads and loads. I think the answer, honestly, is just loads and loads and loads and loads of buggies. I just don't think Roll has enough of them. Like, if you spam nothing but buggies, you'll have so many that even these loose MDs can't really do that much. Okay, that Chinook will probably go low. We do have the fuel air bomb. That's going to take out the last oil of Roll. So Roll's pretty much just dependent on 3 markets, or 5 markets, okay. 6 markets, 7th market being built. So he's got the markets, and he's also on the cash bounty. Spectre is going to go for this market over here. That for sure is going to go down. And what Roll really needs is to stick at it, and I think he could probably do with finding a way to get a Saboteur on that particle. And if he can get a Scud out, then the game might start to look better for him. Okay, there's more money, so these workers can go back to action again. So he's got a bit more income all of a sudden. The only trouble is that Mojo gets the same benefit down here. Very nice feature on this map, by the way. Another really, really nice. It's just really good. It's just so many nice maps now. And it's in the World Series, this map. No real surprise there. It's a very good map. Okay, terrorists in technical. Particle is ready. Where will the particle go this time? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is exactly what we're going to see. Oh no. Alright, just takes 3. I wonder if he could have gotten that palace as well. Maybe, probably not actually. Probably couldn't have got there. Alright. Mojo's actually floating a little bit. Second particle now out. There is going to be a Scud Storm before then. So the question is, what is Mojo going to do about the Scud? Because I think if even one Scud gets to fire, I think what's also quite impressive is that Mojo's been on just the one war factory this entire time. That is going to get picked off, I think. Yeah, for sure. One of these MDs is about to get very promoted. There you go. Yeah, Roll does have quite a few. It's going quite long, this game, actually. The key, I think, is Roll getting to 5-star. I think that's going to be pretty massive. Whoa, what have we got here? Bit of a lag just for a second there. There's the answer. But I think that airfield's going to be too slow. I think he wants to build the airfield and then also get an aura, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do that in time. Maybe he'll use his gen promos. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced that he's going to have enough time to damage the Scud. I'm really not sure. Bit of aggression coming in then from Roll. I like that. A10's presumably going for a market. Okay. That one back there. Will it get blocked by that building? Yep, it does. I had a feeling it might. Scud in 30 seconds. What is the plan? Where did that Aurora go as well? That's over there, okay. Yeah, the Scud's firing for sure. There's no way that's getting stopped. Not a chance, is it? Hello, Sam, in the chat, by the way. Very good, very good. Alright, Scud gets fired then. So see where this ends up firing. Probably here. Yeah. Kind of nice. Oil taken out, airfield taken out. Got a tomahawk there as well for good measure. And actually took the supply dock out, so now it has to go all the way back there. I think that's probably about as good a shot as the Scud could have done. There are going to be 2 particle cannons shortly. There's some more lag coming in. Really? Oh, goody. Oh, dear. Well, hopefully Mojo can reconnect. Fingers crossed. Not really much he can do about it. That's the hard truth. I think it's somewhere or something like that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's back. Oh, thank God. Might get a brief spike in latency, but with some luck it settles. Spectre takes out the market back here. Okay. With a bit of luck, Mojo's back proper. Okay. You here? Yeah. Good question. Okay, thank God for that. All right, that was a lucky escape there. There can be nothing more painful than long games that last this sort of length of time, only to have to replay it. There are, in fact, 3 drop zones. Okay. Oh, no. 4. I was right. I wasn't sure if that one was going to be one or not. It turns out it was a firebase. It was on the 4. So 3 to 5 was right. Okay, Buggy's now getting some aggression in. I do think this is going to slowly... Oh, that was nicely done from Roll. He deliberately moved in. But very nice chasing down there from Mojo as well. Roll just needs to get to that 5-star. I think when he gets 5-star, it's going to be very difficult. Although, these Auroras, I'm guessing, are an anti-sneak attack measure. I think that's exactly what they are, you know. Okay. That's clever. I think if that's what it is, that is very, very clever. Ooh, is he going to stop it in time? Yeah, he is. All right. Nicely done, Roll. More supplies coming in now. Good times for both these players. Yeah, it's going to be... It's a bit of a slog. It's a bit of a grind, this. Very much a grind. We have Aurora coming in, and that is going to combine... I think I'd like to see a pop there. Yep, very good. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Yeah, it's going to be really close. No, it's not. He repairs it in time. So he has to use the second one on it. Yeah, that's kind of annoying there for Mojo. We'll at least get the arms dealer with it and maybe take the barracks as well. Ooh, another freeze. Oh, man. That's rough. Oh, that's never a good sign. Okay. Yeah, never a good sign when neither player counts down like that. That's never a good sign. Yeah, not good. Not good. It might recover. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I really don't know what way. It's hard to call this one. It's pretty close between these two players. The thing is, when Roll gets to 5-star, this suddenly becomes a lot harder for Mojo. There's no way, there's no doubt about that. But yeah, I don't know. There are a lot of markets out. There are a lot of markets out here for Roll. So income-wise, both players are very much in a good position. think one thing I'd like to see is the worker be sneaky. I think that's the intention there. Another fire base should potentially go down. And if it does, that's more XP. Yep, there we go. Nice pickoffs from both players. Things we like to see. That's quite nice, actually. That is really nice. Scud is going to be rebuilt, bottom left corner. Third particle is now in play. That's that one there. First two are this one and this one. Another particle being built now. Interesting reinvestment strategy from Mojo, pumping it into particles. Of course, the downside for that is the power could just be knocked out. He can place... Ah, okay. For the Scud, of course. There's a combat cycle. Is that... Why has he got a combat cycle? Alright, Spectre comes in and takes another market out. Okay. Ooh, we've got another freeze, maybe. Looks like there's like occasional freezes. So strange. Spectre goes flying off. Just going to stay in this corner for a second. Sometimes watching things go on can increase the chances of it bugging out. Okay. That's very nice. That's really, really nice. It gets detected by Mojo instantly, though. Is that... Oh, that's really nice. Ah, shame. Think he had to pop out then. That's a missed opportunity, you know. He should have just popped out and then, yeah, okay. I get the idea. It's clever. Shame. But, he is going to get 5-star, and he has just reset all the general powers, so the sneak attack will come in. And he knows that there's no general powers, so, very much still trouble here for Mojo. Sneak attack could come in here now. Rebel ambush comes in. But yeah, he's 5-star now. I think I'd like to see him pick off the ambulance and then come in with an anthrax bomb. That would be a good move as well. Plenty that he can be done here. Sneak attack now comes in. Okay. Particle might have to be force used on that, you know. Yeah, that's why he's got it. Really nice. Anthrax bomb. Ooh. On the airfield. Clever. So the Aurora does go down. S&D goes down. Particle. Oh. Has to get used on the tunnel that did actually build in the end. Okay. Gets cleared up in the end. But yeah, this is where the game might start to flip. Roll is on a lot of income. Mojo is not poor, but it's just so hard for the USA to scale up in the same way that GLA can. I mean, yeah, look at this. Mojo knows, Roll knows is going to be rich. We are eking our way to the stealth victory, I think, here. Firearm saving, never mind. Market. But the thing is, he's just got too many markets. He's got so many. Like, even losing 2, they're just getting replaced instantly. There are so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's just too many. And he's getting occasional supply. Both players are getting occasional supplies. But that suits the GLA probably. Even more so. Every time a sneak attack comes in now, wouldn't mind seeing a microwave tank or 2 dotted around. That's always a very nice anti-sneak measure. Can't build them right now, though. He needs to rebuild the strategy center. Colonel Burton somehow survives. Now it goes down. Alright. Quads though. Very nice. Takes another out, yeah. Buggy will take another Tomahawk out. In and out. Very, very good. Chinook went down. How long can Mojo go for? He's on the 4 particles, but 2 of them are going to have to be used on the Scud. For sure. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. He's going for the production instead. He wants to try and slow roll down here. And I don't think that's a bad decision at all. Because he is getting a lot of momentum. But I think, yeah, it's getting away from Mojo, this one. It's getting away from him. But the Scud looks like it's going to hit. And that is going to be problems. Especially if it hits around down here. Or there. There's quite a lot of options, actually. Yeah, he's going for the production. Okay. Roll should just be cancelling these. Interesting choice from Mojo. I think he had to try something. Okay, now we're going to see the Scud. I'm going to guess somewhere around here.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, it is. Doesn't get it though. Okay. There must be a sneak attack due. Yep. And he's just used a Spectre. Ah, bad timing. Should at the very least take that out. Yeah, he does. Think he should pick that up. That there is surprisingly valuable at this stage of the game. Like, just kill it. Just kill it. A10, Spectre. Yeah, the production is the target. Very much trying to slow him down here. Yeah, he went for it. GG. Yeah, he went for it. He had to do something there. Well played, both players. That was a good game. But Roll takes it. Very well played to him. And there's an opportunity here. It could be one, but it can certainly be one both ways. Definitely. And I like the way Roll played that in the end. So yeah, it does take it back to 3-2. Okay, nice set. Very nice set, this one. Roll playing at a good level, actually. I think he is doing very well. No problem. Piddock saying, please see yourself out to Firearm. Very good. I agree with Firearm about Roll trying to get power, though. Surprised he didn't really go for that. There was probably plenty of opportunities to stick, at the very least, a hijacker on a bike. Maybe a missed opportunity there, but it didn't really matter in the end. The aim of the stealth is to try and give the USA too many targets, which is basically exactly what Roll did in the end. Hopefully Mojo's here. Okay. Mojo's here. Alright, so we start with him on the left-hand side of Koujou. Another fine map by No Mercy. He is here in the gold as Stealth. And on right-hand side, we have got the Vanilla USA for Roll in the blue. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to take this opportunity to go to the loo quick. 1 second. Right, sorry about that. We are back. Okay. So we see Mojo lagging. Nope. All good. Technical is going to try and come out to do some denying. I think that is going to be successful, you know. Oh no. Oh, he gets it. Doesn't get it. Okay. I think, yeah, he picked off one of the terrorists, crucially. And any follow-up now should be able to damage a good... The one thing that was nice for Mojo was that he did take out the V. But yeah, that roll had to sacrifice it. Very sneaky worker. Well, not very sneaky worker, but could easily be forgotten. I have a feeling that V knows about it, though, does it? I think it might... Yeah, he knows. He knows. Okay. Much quicker expansion over here. Yeah, Mojo on the 4 supplies and basically just ignoring the oils. Don't think I mind that, you know. Got another technical coming in. That's just an empty, though. I think it was just going for some potential crushers. Okay. Gets the oil up here and is just getting this one in now. Has crucially kept the oils alive. We have 3 Chinooks right now. This is nice, actually. That's a good headbutt from Mojo, that. Really, really nice. Hello, GNX in the chat. Laser lock's coming in. That's very nice. Technical goes down. Neither player seems to really be microing properly here. Yeah, I was going to say. Technical's kind of going down very cheaply there. That's why. Both players were focused here. And Mojo gets the oils. Very nice. Very, very nice. Arms dealer. 3rd arms dealer. And Palace is very nearly built as well. Mojo is looking speedy. For sure. He is looking quick. Because that palace there... no sign of S&D. Rolls income is really just not that great. 1 oil, 2 supplies. Mojo's got loads more. He's even getting his own oil now. Yeah, that's nice. He's capturing... what is he not capturing? Capturing this. He's on this supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supplies. 5 supplies makes a very rich GLA. That there has got something in it still. Ooh. Micro is good. Yeah, micro is very good. Only the 1 MD going down there. Alright, we have a push out. There's a technical. What is that, though? That might be a hijacker. Oh, no. That's just slowing the S&D down. Alright, very nice. Buggy's out. I think Roll knows he has to basically go for it, but... not so sure he can manage it. We'll camp the production for now. But I don't know if it'll be enough. Yeah. This is going to get cleared up for sure. GG, yeah, Roll knows it. Very nice from Mojo. Played very, very solidly that game. And yeah, Mojo takes the 4-2 lead. Both players winning as the stealth there. Let's create the game and then we will make sure we give this other game to Mojo. He takes a 4-2 lead. Tiny Tactics, way too quick for me. Before I've even asked, he's told me. Tiny Tactics, okay. Or 2 for Mojo. Hello, Memphis. Ooh, mirror, mirror. Demo mirror on the wall. Okay. Alright, so we start on the right-hand side then with Roll in the green as demo. And also as the demo, in gold, it's Mojo Jojo. Okay, so we're going to see 2 demo mirrors. I can't lie to you guys, I'm pretty hungry. The hunger in me wants Mojo to win both of these, not slowly, but the 0 hour lover in me wants these to go long and then the set continue. I'm a bit conflicted. That's funny. I didn't have enough time to eat before. It was too early to eat before, that was the problem. That was the problem. But hey ho. Gonna play some 0 hour myself tonight with my friend, which should be nice. Very long time since me and Hydra have done any games of 0 hour, so that'll be good. This is nice. Getting the boxing in. I think the idea is that you build a tunnel and then you can build this afterwards. And then when you build that, you can use this. Oh no, he's just going to cancel it. Or that. That works. I think he realised that he was boxing unnecessarily there. First technical will come through. Has got something in it. I suspect... Okay, maybe that's one... RPG, is it? Oh, this could be a TT on the arms, actually. That there is a TT on the arms dealer. For sure. Yeah, it is. I think Roll should have reacted better to that, you know. Was he going for his own TT? I think he was. Mojo is also not really reacting that well to it at all. What is this from both players? Ah, but he only had 3. He dropped 1 off. That's not the best. I think Roll should have just committed there. Do we see a scrap deny? Yes, we do. Very nice. Roll will have control of the middle. Neither player going for the oils just yet. Very sneaky worker. Might not get spotted that. Arms dealer being rebuilt now for both players, but the only difference is this costs Roll money. This is free for Mojo. Okay, it does get spotted. Very nice from Roll. Must have heard his own RPG firing, which is good. Sizzling hot chip, and they weren't even mildly spicy. That's disappointing. I mean, isn't the whole point when it's called sizzling chip or whatever that it is? Yeah, that area... This area is probably going to get won by Mojo. Would have liked to have seen a technical at least crush these. Nice boxing. Can he get the barrel? Yeah, he can. So all that boxing for absolutely nothing. Ooh. Nice response there. Does he get the scrap? No, he does not. Scrap comes in. Okay. And capture's coming in slightly quicker for Roll then. Roll definitely needs to consolidate this middle position. Quite a valuable position, this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of these crates. So it's quite a lot of money there. 25k, 26k roughly. Firearms being incredibly controversial. No, it shouldn't be. There you go. Simple answer. No, it shouldn't be. Scrap deny should always be there. Simple as that. Ooh, quad's going to come in, but they're going to come in a bit late. Although... Yeah. Instant recapture there. Could get a super tech. Nope, doesn't. Good micro from Roll. But he needs to gun this down. He really needs to actually properly gun this down. Ooh, that is a really nice technical. Yeah, but Roll clearly wants to get rid of this position. Should now just clear it. I think he should clear it. Yeah, he does. Could even take the building himself now. Yep, he does. Alright. Should repair it, though, if he's going to then take it. Do we have a palace from either yet? Building 45% for Mojo and 2 arms dealers versus 2 arms dealers for Roll and no palace. Okay. But he is getting this supply in the middle now. Bit of a stalemate in the middle here. Second oil now coming in for Mojo. Yeah, close so far. Who do I give the edge to? I don't really give the edge to anyone. Although I think I prefer Mojo's ring of gold that he's kind of got going along here. You can kind of see it on the mini-map. Okay. One of the terrorists decided to be a bit slow, so only down to the hole for the supply for now. Yeah, I just prefer the overall position. Oh, this is quite nice, though. That's pretty cute. He doesn't have his own tug, so this is an opportunity for Roll to put some pressure on then. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Nicely done this, actually, from Roll. Really, really nice. Can now take this building as well. Technical, however, whilst Roll is distracted, is going to try and get the big one. No, he's paying attention. Really, really nice. Doesn't even take any damage either. But I did see the demo upgrade is now in. And that is a very slow palace from Roll. I have to say, that is a very slow palace. He's being annoying up here, which is good. Needs to rebuild his workers down here. Think he might just have done them. Ooh, Quad's very, very out of position. Ooh, can he pick off the vet one? No, he can't. That's a shame. But there are now 2 buses. I think he has to just hide behind this bunker now. Yeah, just like that. Very nice. Okay, loses. Does lose a bus for it. I mean, I don't know about that from Mojo. That's dodgy. He picks up a few quads. That wasn't worth it at all. No way. I'd say that was a mistake from Mojo. A few quads will pop out, but there's no way that they can fight this. I think that's a bit ambitious. Gonna load that bunker up even more, which is nice. Buggy's now out. Palace is now constructed for Roll. Eventually. Got there in the end. Roll doesn't want to overextend himself. I think that's a sensible idea, especially with the buggies now out. It is pretty even. I mean, an ever so slight advantage maybe for Roll, but there's very little in it. Very clear what the focus is. It's amazing how bare the bases look, isn't it? And then how, like, clustered the middle is. It's such a good map, this really is. Engagement coming in from Roll then. Feels like he is forced into this a little bit. Because he was so slow on his palace. It is really going to hurt him this game, you know. Does take out quite a few, though. We'll keep that quad alive just about, I think. And I really mean just about. Holy moly. Mojo wants to try and pick it off. I don't think he will, though. No, he won't. Okay. Market's now going down. Demo upgrade now in play. This is really, really nice to see. Okay. Scud launchers. Alright, it's kind of cute. Where's... Oh my word, what is the micro there? Wow, okay. Yeah, but then again, buggies can do that sometimes. Really, really annoying. Nice from Roll, have to say. Pretty neutral down on the bottom, both players more or less with a stalemate. First Scud though, is that going to be? It is, isn't it? There's no way that's getting the oils. No way. Oh, he's not going for the oil, he's going for this. Alright. That is definitely going to be a successful TT. Okay. Roll now captures his oil refinery. This one here remains uncaptured for Mojo. First Scud out. We said that already. Just the one for now. Oh, into the air you go. There he is. Oh, actually, pretty nice, the two Scuds, you know. Not bad. The only downside for Roll is that he has used 2 general points on it. Not sure about that. But yeah, he's on top of the engagements, I'd say, right now. Yeah, he picks off the tunnel. That's worth it for the XP. But Mojo with a very nice lead on the buggies. Oh, that's a really nice demo trap. Very well played. Might as well just pick off what you can pick off. Quad. Gets the safety. Very nice micro. And now it can repop. Yep. Yeah, all the battling going along here then. Scud launcher with some quick in and out. Jarman Kill might get picked off. Does get picked off. Yeah, okay. It's a nice little win for Roll there. Is he building on Scuds yet? Yeah, he is. Okay. I think I'd like to have seen 2 Scuds be built. Nah, he probably can't. Well, he can afford it, actually. Yeah, I think he should build 2 Scuds. The only trouble with this map is not loads of space. Oh, gets away with it. Okay. Very clear what Mojo wants to do here. The Jarman Kale could potentially be used to suicide itself within the buggies. That's one thing I like to do in demo mirrors, actually. I think the best use of Jarman Kale is to literally act as a stealth terrorist and take out like 5 or 6 buggies at a time. Because that way you're just always making your money's worth. And really, the Jarman Kales don't do much else unless you get into the base and use them for their demo potential. I think he is finally going to get cleared out here, though. Yeah, bunker gets cleared off then. So Mojo is going to ultimately hold on to this position at the top. But having said that, Roll hasn't really ever lost. Oh, nice. Very nice Scuds. It's almost like a CXN match. You don't really see these Scuds very often in these main pro games. Ooh, Jarman Kale was there. Could have suicided itself. Yeah, nice. Just like that. That was worth it. Even if you take 2 buggies. I think if you get 3 buggies, it's very worth it. If you get any more than that, it's really worth it. Okay, so first being beacons. Second being beacon. Mojo on the 2 Scuds now. Is building a third. It's going long. It is going to go long. Scud's still trying to be annoying here. Wouldn't mind seeing some occasional retargeting, like, yeah, down there. Certainly Roll can build up his XP using these Scud launchers. Very nice. Ooh. Yeah, needs to be careful, I was going to say. That Scud should probably now pick that off. Barrels getting exploded there. First Scud, just under a minute away now. Very nice overall there. Very good Scud play. So yeah, these Scud launchers are good. They are just bringing in some decent XP here for Roll. Loads of workers going down for free. Yeah. Some random rocks underneath that building. Ah. Okay, Mojo just remembered his building. Third Scud now out. Roll is beaconing it. There's another thing, by the way, about the patch. More beacons. Because right now you're limited to 3 beacons. I guess there's a pro and a con, right? The upside is, you know, you can label more Scuds. The downside is you could end up with a million beacons and it would get really, really annoying really quickly. So I kind of have sympathy both ways. First Scud is ready. That's definitely on these oils. No need to even look. They are on these two oils. They're not going to be anywhere else. Okay. Oh no, he's gone for the Scud. Okay. I'm not too sure about that. Now needs to do some re-beaconing. Which I think is exactly what he's going to do. Oh, he's going to use the buggy to finish it off. Clever. Very, very clever. Ooh. Do you know what? That... Okay, he's going to go down here. Jarman Kell getting a bit close to the tunnel. Gets away with it. These cuts... They've come from all the way over there. Should try and get the scrap where possible. Makes a huge difference to range. And actually, the demo Jarman will now take these out. But... I can't remember if these booby traps also kill the Jarman or not. Ooh. That was a... Yeah, it does. Very nice. Very, very nice. I thought it did. Buggies will... Ooh, one does go down. Okay. Loads of Scud launches from Roll. Again, not a thing you see that often. We are seeing some uncommon things. Anthrax Bomb is now in play. 5-star has been achieved then for Roll. And he needs a Toxin Tractor to deal with this. Mojo seems to be taking the defense of this area suddenly very, very seriously. And that is a very nice sneak attack. Ah, that's a really nice... This actually could be game ending. This could be a game ending push right here from Mojo. Yeah. Roll's in big trouble. Roll's in very big trouble. Yeah, he knows. GG. GG. It's only GG. That is 5-2. It's not GG's. Okay. Let's let Roll know quickly. I've just realised. Yeah. Let's message him in Discord quickly. Alright, we've let him know. So hopefully he gets that message reasonably quickly. Let's wait and see. Hopefully. So yeah, Mojo 5-2 is on match point. But yeah, that is not GG's just yet. I should have been quicker there. I should have said it quicker. Alright, we'll just wait a minute then for a Roll. Fingers crossed he saw the message. Okay, he has seen the message now. He just said lol. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's coming back. All good, all good. Just jumped the gun ever so slightly there. So we will see another demo mirror, of course. Okay. Let's see it. That would be really cool to see. Obviously very, very tough, but not impossible against Mojo. But yeah, very tricky. Okay, so left-hand side, we have got the demo general for Roll in the red this time. And on the right-hand side, Mojo Jojo in the gold, also as GLA Demolition General. Okay, let's see what we get this time. Will we see some sort of build order variation? I wonder. Maybe, maybe not. I think I'd like to see... I'd like to see one of the players try a fast TNT. I mean, maybe what you could do is send this worker all the way over here. You then use it to get a demo trap to deny the worker trying to safely build here. Then you come in with your TT. You only need 3 to take this out. So I reckon there's some sort of neat trick that you could play there. Yeah, there is a build order variation from Roll. He's still going for this boxing, which I don't like. For the reasons that we saw in the last game. These barrels are actually pretty annoying. Mojo is going to go 3 supplies. And a bit more map control, which I think I prefer. I prefer that. I think either of these build orders can work. That is a slightly dodgy box. I think a technical might be able to get in there, you know. First technical will come forward. That is a TT, I think. Yeah. All the oils down. Yeah, it's good from Mojo, that. Ooh, unlucky. But technical should get chased down here. Do we see scrap deny? Yep, we do. It was just an empty, so some nice denial of the workers there. I think one thing that Roll could potentially do is come in and TT this area and maybe even see if he can take this for himself. Okay, this area is going to be won by Mojo once again. Oh, these 2 technicals. Both empty, though. Expect to see some exploding barrels. Maybe. Oh, nice. Unlucky from Roll. And now it's going to get gangbanged by this technical. Unlucky. So unlucky. Very nice scrap deny from Roll. Oh, it didn't get it. That's a shame. And all of that goes down. Yeah. Ouch. Very painful for Roll, this. Very, very painful. He's only on the 2 supplies right now. And he's got to somehow deal with the grenade tech. Okay, does warn him off for now. There's a very sneaky technical down on this bottom side. I wonder if Roll's seen that. Maybe. Mojo looks quite a bit more ahead this game, actually, I have to say. Oh, he did see it. Okay, well played. Oh, wow. That's how it's done. But he is going to respond to that pretty quickly. I'm fairly sure there's more in there. Yeah, there is. And force fire. No problem. Worker up here. Briefly forgotten about. Mojo is probably going to start thinking now about his oils. He's going to consolidate this bottom position. Technical comes in. That's going to get spotted though. Yeah. Melted instantly, I'm afraid. Yeah, Roll's quite a bit behind here. Because of the oil kill early. That's really going to hurt him. Mojo's got the supplies up here. Roll really needs to get these supplies. He's consolidating these RPGs into these technicals. Okay. Palace is being constructed. Roll not yet, but then can't really afford it. He's got these supplies down here. He is on 4 supplies. That's really annoying. Oh, very, very loaded. Okay. I think they need to probably get out of there. That RPG was refusing to get in there. I think he's just laid a palace down. Yeah, he has. Okay. Does now have the middle supply as well. I think Roll feels like he needs to get some work done, but no, I'm not sure he's going to be able to. We are seeing some captures coming now. Very nice deny there, actually, by Roll. These buildings can be really, really painful to deal with. Ooh, big aggression coming in from Mojo then. And actually, Roll's just going to go the other way. Not sure about that, you know. He's trying to get the worker. Doesn't get it, though. Oh, dear. GG's well played. That was well played by both players. Mojo just about shining through that that little bit of extra quality towards the end. Yeah, GG's well played. Very good set overall. Just remembered anti-pro taught in maths. Very good. Yeah, GG's. That was a good set. Well played to both. Very nicely done. Always a nice set, like I say, involving any set normally involving Mojo and a Roll at that high level always tends to be some GG's. So yeah, very well played to both players. GG's well played. We will end it there because I've got dinner to go have. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that one. We will try and welcome, by the way, San Matif for subscribing, by the way. I need to get better at calling that out, don't I? I don't actually have any alerts right now. I've got a plan to improve my stream setup before the World Series. Hopefully we get to do that all in good time. But yeah, more to follow on that due course. But yeah, GG's well played for today, guys. I'll see if I can stream at some point soon. Maybe on Sunday or Monday we'll try and get a stream in. I'm off on holiday Monday, just a random day off, so maybe we'll try and get something in then. But yeah, GG's. Until next time, hope you all have a good weekend. Take care, guys.